Hello everyone and welcome back to another StarStable video. So in this video we're gonna be doing a little bit of work with one or multiple horses. So we just got back from the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur with Frost Pearl. So we're gonna be working with a different horse. She needs to rest and recover. Uh she got a little bit cool. So yeah, I'm just letting her rest and recover. So I kind of want to work with Winterdew. It's been a while since I've done anything with her. So I think she might be my next victim. She might be my next horse that I hang out with. So she's also not very happy with me. But I'm gonna go ahead and actually just take care of her. Just while we're in the stall. Okay, so she's all happy and cared for. I'm gonna go here. Let's see, can I lead her out? Or she's also a problem? Okay. I have to ride her out of the stall, unfortunately. Okay. So we're gonna be doing some work with her. I'm gonna go ahead and bring her over to she's already groomed, she's already got her hoofs picked. I'm gonna go ahead and bring her on over to the wardrobe so that way I can pick out her outfit. And my outfit, because I'm not riding in this. This is far too warm to be riding in the summer in Jorvik. The Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur is a completely different situation because it's cold there. It's always cold there. But it's summer, so we're gonna pick something kind of cozy and warm. Not cozy, but cozy. Yeah. Okay, let me put back this little beanie. I'm also gonna put on my helmet because I'll keep my helmet and my boots on. I'm just gonna pick a different riding shirt and different riding pants. Okay, so that jacket will actually go. No, it'll go. I'm trying to figure out the best spot for it. Right there. So I'm gonna ride in. Well, actually, I'm gonna pick out her tack first. I do need to put these away. Just before I forget. It's been so long since I've ridden this mare, I don't even remember what tack she used to have. Which is kind of bad. And so, we shall ride her in whatever looks best. Okay, and then those are my gloves. And then we've got the doggy. Doggy goes back. Okay. So let me hide myself. Let me take her halter off. Okay, so we're gonna start off with saddle pads. She is an English horse, she is a dressage mare. So I kind of want to do something cutesy. I don't want to just do like a typical dressage saddle pad and all that. I want something that I think would fit her. I do like the embroidered Celtic. Sorry. Um. Oh, she's not retrofitted. No. Anyway. I mean, that saddle pad might work. She's not retrofitted for everything yet. I'm not putting yellow on her. What color did she wear before? Was it blue? I I put blue on so many of my horses. Honestly, I'm gonna go blue. No, I'm gonna do this one, actually. Just because I want to change things up a little bit. That jumping saddle pad's so pretty. And then she's gonna have a black saddle. No. That's for my racer. Okay, I'm gonna give her... Decisions. I could do a brown saddle, actually. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what looks best on her. No. Ah! So many decisions to make. Alright, I'm gonna give her the Golden Twilight Dressage saddle. And then her bridle. She needs a black bridle. No, I'm not making her a unicorn. Although she would look snazzy as a unicorn. It might be that one. I'm just looking to see which one I like the best on her. I honestly like this one. Okay. So I might change out the saddle, actually. I'm not loving the saddle that much. I don't know what it is about the saddle that I'm not a big fan of on her. I'm just gonna put the jumping saddle on her. She'll be fine. Okay. And then, I don't think she's shot either. She should have the level 3. And then, I'm gonna merge those so that way they're near each other. I'll give her some boots because we'll see how she moves. Red might be a better look on her. No, not really. That's reserved for Silent Spirit. You know what? She'll be fine. Okay. So then I have to change my outfit. Honestly, I might do this one. But we'll see. I don't need anything super fancy like the dressage jacket. Yeah, she even disagrees. I just need something to ride in that's comfortable. Alright, we're gonna do that. I need to put that in the proper spot. I'm trying to stay organized, because if I stop being organized, it becomes a problem. Okay, and then let me put the gloves away. And for pants, I'll just do... I'll do that. And then these go here. Okay. So we've got our outfits. We're just gonna bring her outside. It's fine. So I don't think there is a lunch pen in Moreland. So I'm gonna take her over to the trailer, and we're gonna trailer on over to Steve's farm. Oh wait, actually, I think there might be a lunch pen in Silverglade. I'm gonna go over to Silverglade. She's so pretty. I love her so much. She's totally not an exact copy, at least coat-wise, of Nova Volcano Haven's horse. No! Okay. Looks like I gotta actually hop on. There we go. Alright. Silverglade Manor. Alright. Ooh, a Frisian. But yeah, it has been a... Ooh, another Frisian. It has been a hot minute since I've ridden this mare, so we'll see how this goes, like I've said. It'll be fun. We're gonna see how well she listens on the lunge line to gauge how well she'll do under saddle. Do I have to be riding? I wish I could like interact and such when I'm leading the horse. That would be fantastic. Okay. Let's get her going wide. No. You will trot. There we go. I'm not gonna say anything, because it'll be famous last words if I say anything. Oh my gosh. Ma'am. She started going fast. I might see if there's a different mane and tail style that I can do for her. Come on, keep going. We'll see. We'll see the mane and tail styles, and then I'll figure out if I like any of them enough to change her mane and tail. Nope, you need a trot, ma'am. No, you stay. She's trying. She's trying to think before I tell her anything. Nope, it's walk time. So far she's doing pretty good compared to what I was expecting. No! Okay. Dang it. Hi, lovely. Oh, this is a big lunge pen. Okay. Alright, let's go through. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go before it closes, before it closes. There we go. She's been doing good so far. I'm gonna give her a little pat pat. I do want to look at the mane and tail styles. We're just gonna walk her around. I'm gonna hop on her. I saw that look you gave. I saw that look. She's like, "What? You haven't ridden me in a hot minute." All right, we're just gonna take her on over to the little hairstylist person. I'll also see if Nova is willing to give a short lesson, just getting her back into work. She mostly teaches Western lessons, but I'm sure she'd be fine teaching some English. And then I'm also going to look at how at the paddock obstacles, like the arena obstacles look like. Just to kind of see if this was the right place to go. Alright, let's take a look. I need to get a good angle. I forget which one's always the good one. Okay. Oh no, I can already tell a lot of these are... no, absolutely not. You know what? She looks good as she is. I was kind of hoping that I would love for horses in here to have like waterfall braids and such like that. I think that would be so cute. But yeah, we're just taking it slow. Once we are in the arena, then I'll start like having her trot and canter. We're just doing some light work today though. Nothing too crazy. I'll see what the obstacles look like, the choices for them. And then are there any over here on in this area? I think so. I feel like there is, but I could be thinking of a completely... Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. You are so dramatic. Yeah, there is some over here. Okay. Move towards the rail. We're just going to make our way slowly back over to the obstacle setup section. I put boots on her just in case if we decide to work with poles, in case if her feet clip them. Just to protect her legs. I would love... So you know how some of the horses have like the option for like the different braids and such in their tails? I would love that on her. I hope that they'll like actually be able to go back and kind of um in a way edit the different mane and tail styles that are available and all that fun stuff too for the horses that already exist rather than making all new horses. Because I feel like that would be nice to be able to have more modern hairstyles to what the game offers for the older Generation 3 horses. Okay, so choice A. Let's see. Okay, so we won't be doing any of the jumps, but this has some poles in it. Option B is a lot of jumps. We're not doing this one. Is this just a dressage? This is just a dressage arena. Okay, we're gonna try out A. I'm just gonna have her walk for a little bit, and then once we get to that cone, we'll trot. I'm gonna have her go over some of the poles, even if they're in front of jumps, because I'll just have her avoid the jumps. Just kind of looking. Okay, she did that pole beautifully. So we'll go towards the inside, then loop back around. Oh, she clipped that a little bit. And back towards the rail. And then we'll walk, and then we'll trot at the next cone. I'm gonna do those walk poles in a moment as well. Alright, we'll trot. I gotta see how high she brings herself to see if she'd be able to do the little bounces, but I don't think she'd be able to. Alright, well, we'll position ourselves for this little pole right here. Okay, that one was almost perfect. We'll continue trotting. And then I'm gonna do... I won't do those. Those are too close to the jump. So I'll canter once we get to this next cone. I didn't really set her up that well for that. Yeah, no, she kind of ran those poles over. All right, we're gonna trot here, turn back around, and then I'm gonna try to line myself up. Ooh, a bit better. And then we're gonna walk. We're gonna walk over these poles. I'm gonna try to be as centered as possible. Okay, that wasn't perfect, but it was pretty decent. Okay, I'm gonna canter because I need to see how she doesn't really lift herself high enough for me to be comfortable with her trying to go through those bounces. Besides, we're trying to keep this nice and not too crazy. Alright, we're gonna trot. I'm gonna go over these poles. That was not the best. And then... But she's working hard. She's doing her best. Alright. So I'm gonna walk her a little bit as well. And then I think that's a good session for the day, because I don't wanna end off on the bad note where she, like, I don't know, freaks out or something. I love my little Winterdew. She's so pretty. I want to get her back in the dressage ring. But to do that, I do need to work her a lot more and get her back into shape. Because she is not in the best shape right now. But also, she just came off of recovering from an injury to her shoulder, which basically made her come up lame. I don't want to aggravate her injury too much, and so, even though she's fully healed now, I don't want her to re-injure herself, and so we're just going to take things nice and kind of slow. We'll do things at her pace. maybe once she's a bit more in shape, we'll also do a couple of low jumps. I don't think she'd be happy if I did higher jumps. But honestly, I don't know. I haven't really jumped her much, if at all. I actually don't remember a time in which I've jumped this mare. I feel like I have in the past, but I honestly can't remember it. Alright. So the trailer's right there. I'm just gonna walk her to the trailer. I could do a post-ride lunge just to check on her. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do a post-ride lunge just to check on her, make sure she's doing well still. See if it increased her focus any. Okay, we're going right off the bat with a canter. Nice little trot. Oh, okay. I didn't even have to ask for that walk. She just did it anyways. I was literally about to ask for the walk, and she just was like, I got you. So far she's moving pretty good. No, you gotta trot. I saw her half of an attempt to get into the trot, and then she's like, no, I'm good. No, you gotta trot. You gotta trot, ma'am. Trot. She really does not want to stay in the trot. Alright, now you can walk. She's probably a little bit tired. But once she's done being lunged, come on, ma'am. Once she's done being lunged, I'll go ahead and let her relax in the barn. I'll give her a cool down shower as well. So you wanted to walk, and now you want to go and trot. Ma'am. Yeah, she's getting back into training. She's not super responsive anymore to my cues that I keep giving her, telling her to walk forward. She tries to do her own thing, but that's okay. That's just Winterdew. Now, Starflower is sassy. She's so sassy. So I have a feeling lunging her is going to be an interesting endeavor. Okay, since you want to trot so bad, we're going to trot, do a really close trot. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. And then we'll finish off, I guess, with the canter. And a walk. And she did good. Look at that mare. Just standing there waiting. And give her a little pat. And then I'll lead her towards the exit of the arena. Or lunge pen, whatever it... Yeah, lunge pen. You can see where the grass is, because everywhere else is dirt, because the horses have trampled it. I love that. I love that attention to detail. Okay, I'm gonna ride you out. Just because I have to ride you into the trailer anyways, because it does not... For some reason it does not like that I lead you in. Okay. I know she's not getting any horse experience. She's fully maxed. She's fully trained. Oh! It's the butterfly horse! I don't think I'm getting one. I'm saving up. Saving up my star coins. Alright. You know what? This is free. Alright. I'm gonna bring her on over to the stable. Give her uh, a good little rinse down. Oh, hello. And then I think she'll be good to go. That was actually a pretty good session to start off. If you can't tell, she's like one of my older horses, but she's also one of my favorites. I have favorites. I have so many horses, I have to have favorites. Alright, lovely. We'll just have you tied. You're not very straight, but that's okay. I'm gonna take off your attack. Alright. And then put on the halter. Alright, we're gonna rinse you down. Both sides. And then I'm going to soap you on both sides. Why am I standing like that? Alright, and then I'm gonna rinse you off again on both sides. And then I'm just gonna say that this is trying to make sure that we get all the clumps of hair that come out because of winter coats and all that, and it's not winter, it's summer. But yeah, water. Like they don't have like an animation for like when you're like squeegeeing the horse off, making sure that that's probably not the right term, but like getting the water off the horse. I don't think it's called a squeegee. I could be wrong. But yeah. She's good to go. She's so happy. Look at those hearts. Alright. Back to the stall with you. You gotta actually walk with me. Come on. It would be so helpful if I had a lead. Okay. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why I can't just lead you into the stall. It makes no sense to me. Hello? Okay. Spin. Yep. There we go. Good enough. Alright. So that will be all for this episode. I hope you all have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone!